and sisters that are already here. This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And this is going to be one of them kind of discussions, right? And I was talking with a brother from out of Houston. All right. I was talking to a brother from out of Houston. And we had some very interesting things that were kind of going on here, where we're starting to figure out that not everybody is privy to Boa Noite, DK fandom. Not everybody is privy to what we're trying to do. All right. And let's talk about how things are taking hold even in Brazil. All right. And I mean, how they say the elephant in the room. All right, the elephant in the room, how things are taking hold. So there is a lot going. All right. So I got a little thing that I'm gonna to make sure I have my safety backups on. And the other thing I wanted to do was get the message out. All right. So hopefully we don't have too much tomfoolery. Going on here. All right, so let's see if we can get this back straight again. All right, so looks like we're back. All right, hey, what's up, USMC vet? All right, and so I decided to do a whole bunch of different other things, right? And again, I had a couple of things come up. A couple of comments. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So look like my internet is still going to be kind of spotty. See what it's doing right now. Oh, good, it's still up. All right, bam. Hopefully that got shared the way it's supposed to be. All right, and so right now, since I started a little early, I know y'all will give me the time to get the message out that, well, I'm up in here. All right. So allow me to do that real quick. As I'm gonna set this. set this. So excuse me. Jeez, I want to do that. It's the wrong button. All right, let's stick this in here. So I don't have interference.
Okay, that should do it. All right.
All right, so got that started. That's kind of my backup. All right. And I think that is kind of acting as my speaker also right now. So let me see something real quick. All right. I think this
I
side
think this side is acting
as my
as
speaker.
my speaker. Okay.
Okay.
One, two, one, two. Wow.
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 Let me
Let me
readjust.
readjust this.
Let me
Let me
readjust.
readjust. One, two.
I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to
figure
figure
out
out
which
which
mic I
mic I
need
need
to
to
turn
turn
off.
on.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
One, two,
One, two,
three.
three.
One, two,
One, two,
three.
three.
Oh, hold on. That's better. Can y'all hear me? Think I figured it out. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. All right. Hey, what's up, David Law? All right, let's see what happens. All right, so I got it kind of on, it should be on me speaking here. Unmute. All right, there we go. So, okay. So let me get the post out real quick because this is I got much to show y'all, and I want to invite the fellows on that usually roll on. So hopefully y'all could hold out for a sec. All right. So as y'all realize, I had a pretty eventful day today. Eventful in a good way. And I had a lot. We have a lot of people right now that are getting angry at brothers, good brothers, for how we use our resources. So give me a minute. Let me pause for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Almost done. Some of the stuff I can only do after I get started because of the nature of how Google and YouTube is working now. And so in order to do this right, I even got to be careful on Facebook. And take my time in getting the message out. Now, I will say this, that intentionally, understand this, intentionally, people that, brothers, supposed to be brothers, that understood how Google worked, how YouTube and Google work, asking people to do things that they knew would get their channel blocked. All right, I want y'all to understand that for a minute. Have your channel destroyed. And you would be wondering what happened. All right. So in the area that I'm in, I have to make sure that I have a couple of things going on. And so you'll get, you know how you get the ignorant person that comes to your channel that really don't give a F about your channel? All right. But their only purpose is to have it destroyed. All right. So those are the kind of people that I'm dealing with. Right now. That. All right. So you got junk going on. Most of the people that's doing hating, oh, they have the same skin as you. Okay, so here's the thing. When we talk about why good brothers do what they do, all right, I want y'all to understand something. Not one Hotep simp ever helped me do anything for the quote unquote diaspora. Because these ignorant mofos only think that the diaspora deals with Africa as if they didn't know anything about the North Atlantic slave trade that dropped people off in Puerto Rico, Jamaica, you know, all the islands first. And then they dropped people off South America before they ventured up to North America. All right. And one of the brothers that I was speaking with, basically from Houston, right? This brother understood that there was a significant problem with the Hotep people based on the um, um, what was the guy in California that just got killed? There was a guy that got in California that got killed basically because of his past. All right, now this is a guy that had a past, but decided that he was going to do something different. But his past was such that wickedness never really. Yeah, Nipsey Hussle. All right. A person from Ethiopia got caught up in the California wild style gang life. Now, let me just mention Nipsey Hussle had women that was after him, right? But what killed him? The very hood that, you know, he thought he was going to lift up. All right. But he didn't follow the commandments. Because if he got right for real, then his butt should have left the community. And they showed him that he should have left because what happened to him was over some stupid stuff, not no CIA, FBI crap. All right, the CIA and FBI might have been behind Malcolm X, but the reason why I will never have any kind of love for the Nation of Islam is because they were the ones that pulled the trigger. And you can't preach about the white man when you allow the white man to use you to pull the trigger to take someone away that you were jealous of. Period. So the question is then, while all these people getting hot all up under the collar, okay, why it is that these simps and witches do not understand why I do what I do. And I have the answer. They don't understand why I do what I do because they're lost in Thotlandia. Let me tell you about a wonderful place of Thotlandia. It is full of its namesake because they were paid off a long time ago by a wicked governmental system. But no, the governmental system didn't force them at gunpoint to take all the wicked deals that they took. At every chance, many of those in Thotlandia turned their backs on good men because they didn't want. Remember the Moynihan report. What was the three main reasons why the black girls and women messed with thugs and didn't want any good men and thought that they could make it as a single mother? One, they felt that fathers hold them down from what? Being thoughts in Thotlandia? Two, they didn't want the responsibility of a wife. So they would rather wreck any future any child coming out of them would have because they would rather live in Thotlandia and be its namesake being run through by the thug fizzles in Thotlandia. Okay? And they didn't want nobody strong to be in charge. Oh, wait a minute. But Thotlandia is having a bunch of problems because Thotlandia only survived on all the government handouts. And now that they're being taken away is because Thotlandia is bankrupting the government or whatever reason that they have. They are now looking towards the very men that they shun for being smart, educated. And we're not talking about college educated. We're talking about for real educated, spiritually educated by the streets and otherwise. All right. And so then they decide to create the Simps. So those in Thotlandia in the 70s and the 80s created the Simps and the witches we are now accustomed to that run Thotlandia. Here's the problem with Thotlandia. They had a brain drain. Brain drain means that everybody with brains left. And they said, well, you know what? You want to be in Thotlandia? You want to have them, you want to be your namesake? You can do it without us. We're not going to wait around and try to get with you because we know you don't want us. Now, so I was reading a few comments, and one of them was like, "Oh, the white people, you can't trust them." And by that, yeah, you can't when it's the government. But there are some white people I trust before most black people. But it's a trust that they earned. See, a lot of these people in Thotlandia, because Thotlandia consists of these melanated people, you know, and their religion is Hoteps. And Hoteps is the make you feel good religion, like Christianity, right? So in Thotlandia, what happens is you got people that want you to buy their beads and books and stuff like that. Their books based on garbage and lies because they don't tell they tell half truths, right? Because they're trying to point out a narrative that get the people in Thotlandia to buy all their trinkets and garbage. And then they run around talking about something that is totally scientifically impossible. You know, the black woman producing all the races, males and females, when she don't have what it takes to produce a male. But Thotlandia is stupid like that. Okay? So as we move on from Thotlandia, Thotlandia has another problem. A lot of people that woke up started to build up their resources. But we started to recognize we were able to build up resources because we weren't taking care of any of the people of Thotlandia. We didn't have a resident of Thotlandia as our mate. All right. And the reason why that would be bad is because the residents of Thotlandia think that you should bow down to them and they will give you hell and high water. Now, most of us found out about that painful through life itself, trial and error, living with them. You know how they say you can't live with them and you can't live without them? No, is you can't live with them, but you can damn sure live without them and prosper. So we started to prosper. And so now you got the residents of Thotlandia that didn't care about brothers like you or I, who are upset about my channel. You know, you got that Guy King and BRB. And let me tell you who this BRB person was. He was a person that literally tried to shut my channel down. Oh, and his mama's black just like him. So them Hotep Negroes can never tell me nothing about black people. Ever. Because they're the ones that threatened to take the life of, say, like Tommy story. All right. If anybody had any dissent from the person actually striking Tommy Sotomayor, they started going through the Hoteps and tearing their channels down. Oh, right, because they don't like truth. They like the lies that they tell, but they don't like the truth. See, the truth is a problem for the Hoteps. All right. Oh, let's go in. And y'all know, what's up, Daniel Porter, Young Boy 24, DK Phantom, Antonio Johnson, Simplify USMC Vet, Big Dog in the house. What's up, David Law, Terrence Collins, hey, 911 Nomad, Niecy Ross. Let's see. Hunter Rhett. All right, 114. What's up, Roger Spice? All right. So this is getting to the point of absurdity. Okay. Yes, that's what you got. The brain is Black Flight. And what is up, Terminator T800? $3 assassin. All right. And so brain drain is when your smartest people leave the dumb people alone. You know, the unwise people, the destructive people. All right. And so now they're mad. Now, here's my problem with the Hoteps. Okay, because I got a major USDA grade A choice problem with the Hoteps, right? They act like, hold on, let me see. That's 63. They act like, I'm going to tell you this. The Hoteps act like they are the ones that have knowledge when they is dumb as bricks. And I mean, literally, dumb as bricks. And that's an insult to bricks. All right, that's an insult to bricks, right? Now, I'm gonna show you something. 63. Hopefully y'all can see this. Maybe you can't. Hold on. Wait a minute. I saved it as. Nah, I didn't do it right. Y'all, my old. All right, I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's see if it does it like this. All right. Y'all, my old stomping grounds. All right, can you hear it? Back where we used to do our stuff. What's up, SMP? Terrence Collins? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear that. Pick a key. All right, so this neighborhood got really, really bad, right? Because maybe went ver vou ela casa quando criança tem acidente.
Ah, sim. Eu não sei onde que ela mora.
Ah, tá. All right. Oh, and what's up, SMP? Yeah, the dude was trying to just get Daniel. Mora lá. Those guys.
Mas Daniel sabe onde que a Roberta mora.
Daniel mora com seu Beto?
Não, ele sabe onde é.
All right, so y'all see the neighborhood, right? Y'all see the neighborhood. All right, y'all. So I'm just saying. That's what that means. So, I don't know what I just did. But all right, these are old stomping grounds, y'all. All right, so y'all see the neighborhood, right? The old stomping grounds. I don't know what happened over the weekend, but I usually come over here, pass out balls, switch balls, and I was advised for today. Like some of the times it really heats up. All right. So, mini boss lá. Okay. Lá, What? So, basically, I was told stay behind off from over here for right now. I'll probably go back over and pass out balls. I don't know, maybe Thursday. I got a bunch in another bag and stuff. And so I blow them up at my friend's house. Down where you see the bars. And we'll see what happens then. All right. So y'all see what's going on, right? Now, another thing I want to show y'all. All right, so another thing I want to show y'all. Here we go. All right. I want to show y'all this because this is kind of what's going on everywhere I go now. People that the brethren that's helping me some of this stuff done. All right, so that's what I tell them. And one of the things that I started to think about, and I'm gonna just say this, right? That I'm gonna make sure that anywhere y'all go that I've been, and the mention of respect, so that we'll have it already. Y'all understand? All right, because we have a bunch of people go somewhere, but they kind of leave a questionable name for us brothers. I didn't want to be that. You know, like the the guys that had the beach parties and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm like, have fun on the beach and stuff like that, but don't leave a bad name for the brethren. All right, now let me just address this. There is a reason I don't get into it with Guy King, right? Because one, he's a little simp that tried to pretend he was something he was not when he was a guest on my channel, and he was only here to subvert my message and try to, in a slick way, try to fill the channel up with lies based on his opinion, right? And so that's why I don't mess with any dusty Negroes like that. And I said dusty because with him and BRB, what I can do to combat them without having to say a word, I don't get in back and forth with people that fight unarmed battles with somebody that's fully armed with knowledge. All right. All I just do is I sit up here and I post the videos of what Black women are doing every day. I mean, God knows y'all sent me a few, and we're going to do that in a minute. But while they're doing that, and his only claim is how many women he's done, let's not be disingenuous like we ain't hitting either. Okay, I ain't saying that. I'm saying there's more to life than how much poon time you can get. All right, and some people fail to see that, right? So basically, all right, hopefully y'all can see this.
Pra mostrar porque James, que ele deu, sem brincar.
So I need to figure out who this what is and give him a second one. So I need to get a second one for the.
Acho que tá tudo errado.
I need to figure out who that was. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out who that was.
Mostrar porque James. A bola que ele deu pra você brincar.
Now, here's the thing. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out who this is.
Chuta, mano.
All right, and so.
Acho que tá tudo errado. Mas pra mostrar porque James. A bola que ele deu pra você brincar.
All right. All right. So as you see, this is why I don't need to discuss anything or have a little anything with Guy King. Period. All right. Guy King really isn't worth my time because I'm busy making the impact. Picking up. All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it real. When I come back to my room, all right. When I come back to my room in the hotel, all right, I get love from everybody. I get love from everybody. All right. When I come back, I get love from everybody. And that's the impact. All right. We have about, and I'm gonna mention this, and the reason why I'm doing this is, all right. So one of the things that I discovered because I look into things like this, right? But one of the things that I discovered is that silver is worth more here in Brazil than it is in the United States. That's a little piece of knowledge. All right. But here's the other thing. The silver that I handed out today, all right, I want y'all to understand this. The silver that I handed out today, all right, it went to, all right, let me break something down. When I handed the silver out, um, we looked it up, and it's worth more here in Brazil than it is in the United States. To now, the reason I made sure I videotaped it so that when they go to trade it in for reais, it's on record that they got it from me. About silver and gold, since it's so liquid. All right. And what we mean by liquidity, for those of you that don't understand, is the ability for you to take some currency and transfer it over anywhere in the world. So you could take silver and gold and get the currency of that country anywhere you go in a way that you can't do with greenbacks or any other thing. All right, you could trade for gold and silver when you can't trade for the US dollar. That's what liquidity means. It flows like liquid. All right. So now let's get into let's get just back basically into why I don't deal with people like Guy King. I don't deal with people like Guy King because I let the news do it for me. All right. So while they're up here trying to pump up this false narrative of the so-called black woman is their queen, all right, I want y'all to understand something. This is no queen of mine. PA woman. All right. A PA woman charged with homicide. Guess what she did? Oh, hold on. After hitting and killing the wrong man with her car. Janica Wims, 33, of McKeesport, PA, told cops at the scene a pedestrian incident that she'd been aiming for someone else. So this woman told the cops at the scene of a pedestrian incident that she had been aiming for someone else but hit the wrong person. Why was she aiming for them? Oh, by the way, she killed a 72-year-old man with her car. All right. She told cops at the scene she was aiming for someone else but hit the wrong person. All right. Hold on. Why was she mad? She got into an argument with someone just before she got in her car, and she'd been trying to run that person down and hit the 72. Oh, and her mama's black. How we know her mama's black? Because she's black. I want y'all to look at this. This woman is black because her mama black. All right, we know this, right? So why don't I go after BRB and Guy King? Because I let the black woman do it for me. No one shows how stupid and simple these women are. I mean, and these dudes supporting this mess. Then you see what I'm saying? And hold on, I bet you thought I was done. I only all right, look at this mess. PA mom charged after daughter of 3 found naked and cold outside. Well, what did this beautiful black queen of the dam do? This is their queen. This is what they're fighting me over. All right. Okay, we got a name for you. Stavatesia Terrell Chanickle, 23 of Homewood, PA, allegedly had her children 1, 3, and 6 in deplorable conditions with little food in their house. She faces 2 felony counts of endangering the welfare of the children. Well, what did she do? A motorist saw a frightening sight. A 3-year-old girl standing naked and cold outside in near freezing temperatures early this month. The little girl had only a towel covering her. It was around 9 a.m. and the temperature was 35 degrees, police say. Wow. That's their beautiful queen. Yeah, that was Mimi by the pool. All right. So that's their beautiful queen. This is why I don't go after them dudes. I don't have to. All I got to do is keep putting videos up of the news. All right. That's it. All I got to do is keep putting up the news. That does more damage to the credibility of people like Guy King than anything else. Period. Like I said, Simps and witches miss why I do what I do. All right, because they're lost in Thotlandia. Thotlandia, you don't think. You would think that Thotlandia comes out of thought. One would have a, but no, it's completely the opposite. You're not allowed in Thotlandia. Period. There's no thinking, and this is what it is. Hold on, I'm losing my signal. Right? So I don't have to say anything. All I have to do is just pay attention to the news. News validates everything I've been saying. All right, period. News does it for me. I don't need to argue with anybody. I don't need to be calling people any names. Outside of dumb, unwise, stupid. And I can do that because anyone that want to trying to obtain knowledge, anyone that wants to replace the truth with lies so that they can get in some, Anyone that is so unwise, understand, so unwise that they try to use think they know. All right. They thought that the type of women I had talked to, this is. These guys are really this pathetic. All right. And I am really, really unconcerned about what they might have to say about me. Because this, they're not my, the only people that I have to make sure I'm telling the truth about is everybody, of course. Because if I did lie about anything, you best believe that somebody would be there to rip it to shreds. But no, I keep the news reported. I keep my understanding of what's going on, of what I see happening in the. Remember, when I say using the abortions, where there's 1,000 of us a day, almost more than there. Women try to have as to what. No, I know, I know.
All right, brethren. Oh, let me grab my key. Let's go for this little walk. Okay. So, um, let y'all see what's going on. So, as we have it now, all right, hold on. As we have it now, all right, we have a society that is outright nothing but poison to us as Afro men. All right, period. All right, we have this society that is poison to us. All right, we have a group of people that mean us nothing but harm. Oh, and guess what? They look like us. All right, so the group of people that mean us harm look like us. How sad is this? Where we can no longer trust the people that we're supposed to trust. Oh, yeah, that would be the people that look like us. We are where we as our people not trust people that look like us. Jealous has a lot to do with it. Okay, jealousy has to do where we as our people. Jealousy has a lot to do with what's going on. All right. Um, and a lot of people that are jealous. All right. All right. The sad part is, the sad part is this: that some of the main people, I know nobody, somebody was up here. Some of the main people that I have been trying to help was in some way, and their only reason for doing that was one, they figured they could get away with it because they look like me, and Afro, and two, jealousy, and three, that I would have the audacity to try to help somebody to get where I am. Almost every last black woman that I was involved with, only God wanted me to take my resources. Oh, they liked a little fling in the bed, but at the end of the day, and I'm gonna break something down. No matter how good, genuinely good, you make them feel, in their mind, that isn't why they want you. They are intent. I want y'all to understand this. These women are intent on using you for your resources. All right? Because a woman enjoys being with you in in the sack, so to speak, don't mean she wants your leadership. The thug offers her something. The simp offers her nothing. But both of them offers her the same thing. They offer her the ability to make destructive decisions without them giving a damn about how it affects them or the community. The simps, because they're gaining what they're gaining, the attention of the thugs, because they just don't care, because they're thugs. All right, they do what they do. All right, hey, um, what's the name? What's all right, all right. How are you all hearing now? It should be the connection should get better. Okay. All right, and so this is where we're at. All right, we've been sold out and been sold a bill of goods, right? And there is nobody to come to our aid, and there's not supposed to be anybody to come to our aid. There's one reason why nobody is supposed to come to our aid. The nobody is supposed to come to our aid because we're supposed to leave wickedness alone. All right. As I was talking to the brother from Houston, all right, as I was talking to the brother from Houston, um, hold on. As I was talking to the brother from Houston, I was like, I need to do is let us know that we need to start doing things, figure out what brothers are here to help, what brothers are here to destroy, right? Leave the brothers, and any woman that's not helping the man that's trying to do something, we need to leave them alone. So there's a bunch of us doing something, and ain't no woman with, and ain't no one with us. If we need to go somewhere else and get the women that's going to be with us. All right. A lot of people think that I'm gonna tell you really straight up. Just because I'm here don't mean it's really that easy. All right. It's just a different set of problems. Okay. Here is just a different set of problems. In the United States, the problem is, well, one, there is no real love, and the woman wants to be the man. Here, the woman still wants to be in charge, but they use their femininity to do it. All right. In either place, here you have a better shot at finding a good relationship. I didn't say it was a perfect shot. I said it's a better shot at finding a good relationship. But the same way we don't have to put up with bull in the United States, you shouldn't put up with it here either. All right. Somebody sound off. Let me know y'all hear me. All right. And so while we are trying to do, while we're trying to do something and getting something done, right? I say, what's up, Captain Marvel? What's up, Captain Marvel? While we're trying to get some stuff done, all right, we got to really understand that we have to change how we operate as brothers. All right. If you notice, I started talking to a lot more of you online. What's up, Christopher Lane? There you go. Ooh, that cuts a lot of them out. What's it? All right. So, like I said, all the brothers, they ain't brothers. All the black men that consider themselves black men that want to talk trash about me, because my position is that the black women is killing us and they're worthless to any working good man. And we know that because as soon as a brother stop messing with them, their resources increases, their happiness kind of increase, and their peace increase within the home. That's a sad state of affairs, y'all. That is really, really sad when the one that say they backbone, and that's the other problem. They ain't the backbone of crap. But it's the sad reality is this, that most people, most brothers, finances, peace, serenity, and happiness increase once the black woman is out of the house because the black woman only wants to bring turmoil, drama, the looting of the resources, and all the rest of that crap into the relationship and into your home. All right. Now, are there sisters out there? I still believe that. Am I holding my breath to find one? Hell to the no. All right. And so this is basically it. All right. We have nothing from these women. These women are so big headed, they think they're our backbone. They don't understand. And then they want to come in, Johnny come lately, to cap us off on our resources after we made it, like they had something to do with it. I mean, think about the mentality of these women. All right. And when you look at it, it's downright sick. All right. So I come here and give my silver to an organization, and you know, some black women, probably that way really wanted it. I say for a good purpose. A good purpose would have been them had they been good women. But see, that's the point. We're not supposed to sow pearls to swine. Meaning we're not supposed to give our goods to somebody that means nothing to us, to somebody that we don't mean anything to. And that's the bigger point. See, they would mean something to us as Afro people if we meant anything to them. But think about how much we mean to a black woman. Absolutely nothing. If you're not selling drugs, or somebody said they love a man in uniform so long as it's orange with DOC. You see what I'm saying? Ah, fechado. Hey.
É flamenguista?
Ah, eu gosto do Flamengo. Ah, Flamengo ganha. Ontem, hoje. Ah, você gosta do Flamengo?
Eu sou flamenguista.
Ah!
Sou rubro-negro.
Okay, so my shirt is the. All right, so y'all know I wear this all the time. Well, this one, or the red ones, or the gray ones, right? So it's a popular football team, as they call it, but soccer team here called Flamingo, and like the hood is really down for Flamengo. You see red and black everywhere, right? Well, they won the championship yesterday. So it was kind of off the chain. All right. So even in relationships here, things are not really as gravy as they look. And I'm just honest with y'all. There's many times I was like, no, I don't. I'd rather be alone. You don't tell me um, what I need to do. All right. And so the problem is the state marriage. So a lot of, well, you know, get a hold to a good brother, and then they want boy lunch. All right. They get a hold to a good brother, and then they want the brother they want matrimony. They want the state. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Even here, the reason why they want the state is because the state gives women power. Even here, any Western society, I want y'all to understand you should not bother in that type of relationship with. Okay? Any Western society. Muslim society, all right, you're good. All right. The problem is the laws. The problem is always the laws. And overseas, ah, overseas, say like in Brazil, traps is good. Okay. All right. If you can avoid the traps, it's good. And the trap that they all want to get you in once they figure out you're a good catch is they want that law. No, 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 no. Quebré. Espera, para aquí. Ah, ah. Eu vou primeira, primeira onda. De nada. Obrigado. All right. So that's the trap that women want to get you in, that marriage thing. Because the laws in Western governments support women. Starting to think it's a good thing we can't build anything here. You may have a point, young boy 24. Energy. All right, you may have a point. All right. And it may be a valid point. All right. Like, now, here's the thing, though. It's how you build. All right, because, oops, wrong one. For me, like, the relationship that I am building relationships with people, right? But the general idea of the relationships that I'm trying to build is that when brothers travel where I go, they're going to be appreciated. Okay, I'm using two phones. All right, they're going to be appreciated. All right, let's see. All right, and the problem with young boy 24, you can't do nothing positive in the U.S. unless it's HIV. Oh, that's old. But that kind of is how it is when you're dealing with these black women. All right. Again, do sisters exist? I honestly believe that. Do I think I'll run across one? I'm not that sure. It's not impossible. But the trap is everywhere is the legal document in the West that gives the woman carte blanche to rob the man. All right. And me and another brother was talking about the women, how they forget what you did for them yesterday. They are straight up like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? Woo, 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 yeah. Right? And you have some women that will remember that. Remember what you've done for them lately. If it's bad, it's funny how they could remember what you did to them in 1976 on a Tuesday at 9 a.m. on May the 2nd, but they couldn't remember all the good you did last month, the month before that, the month before that. And that thing wasn't a big thing like adultery and stuff. It was like you got into an argument and told her that you didn't like the way her hair looked. But the whole time you bore children, bought her this, that, and the other, put her through school and stuff, she forgot all that. But she'll remember that thing that happened in 1976. This is the way these women are now, right? So they're worthless. And they got to do this is because the Caucasian man had always taught us that it's the woman's prerogative to change her mind. That was the biggest crock of bull that I've ever heard. All right. So she wanted to change her mind. She want that to be her prerogative. All right, let it be her prerogative, all by her damn self. And she could change her mind as much as she wants, because she by herself. It doesn't affect anybody. It don't affect me. Don't affect no other man. All right. And here's this thing, young boy 24. Many of the people that thought they got a sister understand that they ended up with a black woman. You find that out. Look at the divorce rate. Look at how high it is, and look who starts it, the women. Okay? And so this is where we are right here, right? And so when brothers like me leave the United States and start doing, all right, and here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. Most of the people that's upset about what I'm doing call themselves HOTEPs, pro-black, pro-diaspora. Hey, what's up, Zachariah Williams? All right, call themselves HOTEP, pro-black, pro-diaspora. All right, how much do they care about the diaspora, though? Not enough to realize that Brazil is more than 54% black. All right, um, I received, um, man, GDB PRT is sending me some stuff where in Brazil, they're starting to acknowledge that they need to start doing um, black news reporting. And I'll do something about on that. But they need to start doing black news reporting because of us in our diaspora in the United States. They're starting to wake up and identify as Afro people. All right. Period. Now, um, right, they want to be white girls, but blame the white girls for trying to be them. And the white girls ain't doing nothing but going to the gym to get thickened up because they want to be with us, because they were just as betrayed by black women and the Caucasian man as the black man. And y'all don't understand that. That's why a lot of and not only that, when Caucasian women or women of any race see a brother that has persevered through all the stuff that was designed to hold us back, and they are well aware of it because they understand what their people told them about us. And then they see that for that particular brother, it's not true. Oh yeah, he's prime on their list. Period. They are taught to not want us. The women of the world are taught by their men to not want us. But when they meet us up front in personal and understand the strength that real Afro men have that did not let ourselves get involved in the drug game, again, um, the brother that died, he was deep in the game. All right? He was deep in the game. Ah, yes, 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 yes. All right, the brother that died, he was deep in the game. All right, he was trying to do something, but when you about that life, some people just don't want to let you forget about that life. Oh yeah, never trust a big butt and a smile. That it never has something been more prophetic than that little saying right there. Never trust a big butt and a smile. All right, that girl is what? Poison. All right. So it is what it is, right? But we don't have to let it be us. Hold on. I'm gonna switch over to something real quick. So we do not have to let it be us. We don't have to settle for the BS. I'm running low on batteries on battery on my other phone. Oh, and I have a meeting of something new tomorrow, right? Because I ain't playing like that. I tried to let people know I'm not playing. All right, and we got to be honest, right? We got to be honest and one let these women know that we have options and we will take them. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Which one is on here? All right. All right. So I just turned the other one off. All right. So I'm learning how to do this stuff, y'all, so that I'm learning how to do this stuff so that. Você terminar? Okay, I'm learning how to do this stuff so that. Você terminar? Okay, I'm learning how to do this stuff. So that. There we go. All right. Yeah, Nipsey Hussle. All right. So Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, I'll do one on him. All right. But actually, there's another brother that he had a Facebook video, and I'm just going to post what he said because he was close to the area Nipsey Hussle. He was way more informed on Nipsey Hussle than me, right? And so I'm gonna post that dude. I'm gonna post his video. All right, and let you hear what he had to say about it. All right, and I don't know if I'll youth restrict it or whatever. It might get youth restricted, but if it does, I'll let it stay up. But I mean, he's talking the real deal, right? And he breaks it down. Um, he breaks it down so that we can comprehend what was really going on. All right, back then. All right. So basically, I'm gonna let him do the deal. He's going. I'm gonna let that brother. What it is, he did a Facebook post, and I'm gonna post it up on my channel and let you know who it was. All right, and it was real, and it so real. It made me want to work with the brother. So I wanted to work with this brother, and so I reached out to him, and so we had a couple things to say, but the thing was sad about Nipsey Hussle. But the saddest thing is that he stayed in a place where he did a lot of mal, and even when he turned around, tried to turn it around, all right, people would, I mean, one, they wouldn't let him forget because he didn't want to forget, right? He thought he was going to rebuild the community and stuff like that. And if you start off in that life, people are going to remember you from that life, especially since if you see anything with ill-gotten gains. And therein lies the problem. All right, the dude was deep in it. He was deep in the game, right? But he tried to work his way out. He did work his way out. All right, but you know us. We ain't gonna let you. We're gonna remind you if you started there. We're gonna remind you that you know what, brah. You know what, brah? Because this is what we do. All right, it's downright what we do, right? And that's the sad part in all of this. All right, and that's one of the main reasons I leave the country. Yes, am I around guns, bullets, and stuff? Are people telling me don't go somewhere else? Don't go somewhere because it's dangerous. Um, it might I go in there at some point. All right, because a lot of times I think people over worry. I think there's a lot more going on about how I do things than people are letting on. And I think a lot of it has to do with the thing that I'm doing, right, is giving me favor that it seems like a lot of people are surprised that I have, and some people are upset that I have. All right. And so this, I know I have favor in some places where I could walk around freely. Some people honestly don't know about the favor I have. And some people honestly, I believe, know about the favor I have and are kind of upset that I have it. That's how I break that down. All right. That's the deal. That's the deal there. All right. All right. Now, we got to one other thing, right? And this last thing is Daniel Porter said something. Another dude made a comment. He don't do nothing until the woman earned it. And I've been like that, but never put it in a saying, right? And so that's basically it. I am not going to deal with women anymore that has not earned the right for me to do anything for. Period. Whether I am in Brazil or the United States, stand up. Me, I'm tired of the bull. All right. I'm really not down for supporting anybody that didn't give me the stuff that I need. Like somebody, like I would need help packing, right? And I don't know why women do this, but say I would need help packing, right? And I say, I need help packing. Can you help me pack? All right. And so they come over and clean up one of the rooms, but that isn't what I need help doing. And so now, because I didn't do the thing that was really important, hold on, let me do this real quick. Now, because I didn't do the thing that was really important, or I didn't have
Or I didn't have
the
the
help
help
to do what was
to
important,
do.
I get
I
things,
get
certain things messed
certain
up.
things. All right. So here we are again. Here we are again. Me, that thing. All right. Me trying to be somebody that know I'm about. Because it is what I am. All right. The truth of the matter is this. The truth of the matter is this. That I wanted to make a type of impact where I thought I could bring some joy to most Afro people. All right. Come to find out, is not going to be possible. Part of the reason is not going to be possible because of the state that the so-called black people want you in. Understand this. Our biggest enemies have never been the Caucasian people. And this is the sad thing. Our biggest enemies have never been the Caucasian people. What the Caucasian people understood was that if we had somebody successful, they understood the crab in the, what is it, crab in the barrel thing. All right, they understood that, but not understood that, because nobody understood how a people such as us can do what, treat each other the way we do. He told nobody understands that. Really? They're like, how in the hoot nanny? How in the hoot nanny do them people do each other like that? How in the hoot nanny? We'll just say hoot nanny. People do themselves that way. We don't even know why. And by we, I mean we loosely. I know exactly why. Wickedness. Wickedness. We have a group towards other Afro people, right? I mean, they would rather be. That's point blank what it is. They would rather be wicked towards other Afro people than to be good. That no one can get beyond. Except the people really living it. So everybody tries to think, oh, well, you know, everybody try to give this wickedness a pass. Where it's not worthy of one. And that's our problem. Wickedness a pass. And wait. Understand the most disgusting reason for wickedness a pass. Reasons they give wickedness a pass because they go and they say, well, I have uncles and all of that and stuff, and so that's why I believe that we should look the other way when the Most High tells us just like out and out that just certain things you know you just don't. Certain things you stand up as a people and say, no, this thing is destructive to the neighborhood as a whole, and we're just not going to tolerate it. Now, in this country, you can do what you want to do, but we ain't going to tolerate it. We're not going to say that it's okay. We're not going to teach our sons and daughters that is okay. And then wonder why nobody is safe in the hood. All right, this is the biggest problem we have as a people. All right. One, I propose that many of the brothers not let these BAFs control anything else. Two, we shouldn't even let them in our presence. I don't let them on this channel. As soon as I see anything that is just a stupid thing, we're not talking about somebody that a woman that come across and say something deep or something that is in line with, even if it's like something that asks a harder question or something like that. No, we're talking about these women that comes over here and want to defend the honor of women when they have none. I don't even listen to them. I don't even. They do not have a say on this platform. Only the sisters that we know are sisters. Them, I block them. Because see, they're only coming over here to start mess too. You got all this evidence before you. You got these women killing off these children, leaving them out in the cold and freezing temperatures naked. And you still have some defense. Well, not all. We ain't saying all. We are saying most. And we're saying that most of the black women will co-sign on the evil wickedness that they see other women do. So while we're not saying all, we're dang for sure saying most. Right? And so it's over. Call it a day. It's so sad it had to end that way. All right? These women are toast. This is why it's better to go to Brazil, spend my money, my time, and my resources, and help people that are so thankful. They make videos like what you saw, more videos than that, of their sons telling me thank you. Think about that, y'all. When was the last time a black woman ever thanked you for anything? I mean, really, really thank you. Not thank you because it was the heat of the moment, right? This thanked me in the heat of the moment, right? When I gave him the ball. Everybody did, right? But these people remember. That's what I'm not accustomed to. Somebody actually do it with the thing that, oh well, nobody will remember, but they do. I mean, that's some stuff to think about, huh? All right. So I'm about to be before my channel start clowning badly again. And I'll holler at y'all later. I'll say peace, love, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you would like to donate to what this channel do, my donation link is in the description box. Click on the link. That's all you got to do. And if you have problems, just copy and paste the link. All right. But other than that, click on the link. And remember, you always take care of home and family first before you donate anything to anybody. All right. Take care of yourself first. If you have an abundance, hey, you see how we using it. And then maybe when you travel, people be like, oh man, this dude is on point. All right. So maybe that might be the case. When we traveled it, they'd be like, this dude is on point. All right. So again, thank y'all for showing up. All right. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, love, and soul. I'm out.